What's up, everybody? It is the Best Bot Kid Smooth, and here we are with another video. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but yesterday they released an update for the Xbox One, allowing for third-party webcams to be used on your console. Now, if you've been with the Xbox brand and you're familiar, you know that most of us who are streaming or doing videos on Upload Studio, we were really required to have a Connect if we wanted to stream on video, or have to hook an Elgato up to our Xbox and use third-party software, to use our own personal webcam. I've been begging and tweeting Phil Spencer and Mike Ybarra about webcam support, third-party webcam support for the Xbox One X, so that we can stream comfortably for Mixer and not have to hook in an Elgato and lose the fidelity we would lose by unplugging it from our 4K TV or our 4K monitor and plugging it into a capped 1080p device, pretty much. So, and that's something I've been stressing, because I was like, I really want to use Mixer a lot more. But the thing is, I'm the type of person, when I stream, I want to stream with my face there, and I no longer have the Kinect. I have the Xbox One S. I got rid of my Kinect camera after it was no longer required to use like Cortana or voice commands. I'm like, okay, then what's the point other than it being a heavy camera, So, and my setup, I was going to get another one, but my setup right now is very, everything's like organized, and the space is not really there for it. It'll be too heavy to sit on top of my monitor and too really bulky to sit perfectly flat on the desk, because the way that it's set up, it can't really sit flat. So I never picked one up again. But now that they announced that third-party webcam support will be available for the Xbox console, this is actually amazing, because you can now use whatever you want. I currently own a Brio, which is a 4K Ultra HD webcam I'm currently using right now. Right now, it's not rendering at a 4K resolution because I have my camera reduced to this small little square box that you see on the screen, so it's not really necessary to. I rarely render it unless I'm doing a complete full video of just my face in 4K. But the Brio supports 4K red light, and it has HDR. I highly recommend. Actually, I recommend anything from Logitech when it comes to webcam, keyboard, and mouses. But as far as the webcam, this is what I'm going to be pairing with my Xbox One X. I will be buying another 4K webcam. I'm going to get the 4K Pro webcam and pair that with my computer, and I'll use the Brio for my Xbox One X. I think this is amazing. It'll be compatible with Skype, and obviously compatible with Mixer, and this will encourage people like me to use Mixer. Right now I stream a lot through YouTube. I here and there stream through Twitch, and I really want to use Mixer because Mixer supports 4K. The quality of streams is much better, and it's a young it's a young new feature streaming service that gives people, new streamers, an opportunity to grow and take full advantage of. Sure, it's lacking some features that Twitch and YouTube has, and the popularity that Twitch and YouTube has, but I'm really interested in using it. And it's cool, and for those who are looking, if you've never owned a Kinect for the Xbox One, if you got rid of your Kinect for Xbox One, but you want to have the ability to use webcams for your Xbox One or your Xbox One X, these are the three best options for me that I believe. You got the 4K Brio. If you're gonna get an Xbox One X, you got to 4K it out. Get your 4K TV, get your 4K webcam, and you're good to go. So you got the Brio if you really want that 4K HDR support. You got the 4K Pro if you just want a 4K webcam. The price is the same as the Brio. Might as well get the Brio. And you got the HD Pro webcam, the C920 full 1080p. This is the webcam that BG initially put me on to, and this was the webcam I owned before I decided to go and upgrade to a Brio. I loved it. The quality was great. I podcast with it a lot before I upgraded. So I definitely suggest that if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on a damn webcam, the HD Pro webcam will be a perfect choice at $80 that will plug right into your Xbox One S or your Xbox One X. So these are, like I said, my options. Some of these webcams support 1080p at 60 and 4K at 30. Obviously, the C920 doesn't support 4K or 60 frames per second. But if you wanted to go through all the stats here, here we go. That's what we have here. So support 1080. Yeah, both the Brio and the 4K Pro both support 1080p at 60 and 4K at 30, and they also support background replacement if you wanted to do a green screen, which is next on my list. So this is a great feature for Xbox One X, and I don't know if you guys remember some of the videos I was doing on Project Scorpio about it potentially becoming open platform, meaning because when they were supposed to do VR support, which we're still waiting for, my take on the Xbox One X is that it's supposed to support more than one type of VR. Word of the Vive, Oculus, the Windows VR or Mixer, the MR reality that they're doing. So, which would be cool to not be constrained to an Xbox branded unit, and you can get something affordable. You don't have to spend however hundreds of dollars on the Oculus or whatever, and you can get something that can just plug right in, and that would be awesome. And the Xbox and PlayStation are pretty much mini PCs. They just have they're coded with their own OS, but they support USB-C, USB 3.0 and 2.0 and whatever. So sometimes I find it doesn't make sense that they don't support, like, you know, other things that can plug to a USB. The next thing Xbox really needs to do is I want to be able to plug my Blue microphone right into my Xbox One S or my Xbox One X and be able to stream and talk right into that rather than relying on my headphone or the camera that I'll be able to plug into it. But let me know what you guys think of this feature. Will you be using the webcam feature on the Xbox One S or the Xbox One X? I will be doing it soon as it's made available to me. I am in a preview program, but I'm not in the alpha ring, so I do not have that feature yet, while some people who are in the alpha ring have that ability to do it right now. I'll wait for the update, and I will be streaming a lot more on Mixer. Thank you guys for taking a look at this video. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and when next time you see me stream, hit that sponsor button. All right, it's Kid Smooth. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I am out of here.